From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, April the 11th, 2018. An explosive device that was planted along the Gaza security fence during the recent riots there was detonated today, targeting an IDF vehicle. The device exploded near the Israeli engineering vehicle adjacent to the security fence in the Gaza buffer zone. No injury or damage was caused. The IDF, in response, targeted a number of positions belonging to terror group Hamas, stating once again that the IDF holds Hamas responsible for all occurrences in Gaza and will not allow the terror organization to turn the area of the security fence into a combat zone. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and President Reuven Rivlin led Israel's official ceremony this evening for Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Martyrs and Heroes Remembrance Day, which begins this evening into tomorrow. The state ceremony was held at Mount Herzl in Jerusalem, where Israeli officials, survivors, their families, and the general public gathered to remember and mourn the 6 million Jews murdered by the Nazis and Nazi collaborators during the Holocaust. 6 survivors lit 6 torches in memory of the 6 million. And tomorrow, President Reuven Rivlin heads to Poland, where he will lead the International March of the Living, which this year marks its 30th anniversary. Rivlin said ahead of the march, "This is a march of living in a place where there was only death. This is a bright light in the place where there was only darkness." Over 12,000 people from around the world are expected to take part in the march and make their way across the 2-mile path from Auschwitz to Birkenau, among them Polish President Andrzej Duda. 2 incidents of anti-Semitic vandalism to report to you about in Europe. A swastika and the phrase "dirty Jew" was painted on the entrance to a Jewish elementary school at the Gustav Levin School in the French capital's 16th district on Monday. This according to the French anti-Semitism watchdog National Bureau for Vigilance Against Anti-Semitism. And in London, swastikas were found in the northwest district of Dollis Hill. This according to the Board of Deputies of British Jews. Local authorities were investigating both incidents. Guatemala is making good on its word and moving its embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem just 2 days after the United States is set to make the historic move. Jerusalem Mayor Nir Barkat announced on his Facebook page that he met this morning with Guatemala's ambassador in Israel, Sara Solis Castañeda, and with the CEO of the Foreign Ministry of Guatemala, Maria Lucia Ramirez, to talk about operations for the transfer of the embassy on May the 16th. Guatemala's President Jimmy Morales announced the move last month at the AIPAC National Policy Conference in Washington. The Orthodox Union has launched a new mentorship program geared towards boosting the next generation of modern and ultra-Orthodox social entrepreneurs. The OU Impact Accelerator will award $25,000 to chosen innovators who will be focused on solutions for current and future Jewish communal needs. OU President Moshe Bain said Orthodox Jewish social entrepreneurs all over the country are finding innovative ways to address the needs and challenges in our communities. He said with the OU Impact Accelerator, we can now help scale these important projects to have greater impact and positive change. 2 pieces of artwork stolen by the Nazis during the Holocaust will be returned. Late last week, the State Supreme Court of Manhattan ruled that 2 drawings by Austrian painter Egon Schiele should be given to the heirs of an Austrian Holocaust victim, their original owner, Franz Friedrich Fritz, an Austrian Jewish entertainer who died in 1941 in Dachau. Justice Charles Ramos cited the 2016 Holocaust Expropriated Art Recovery Act, or HEAR, in his ruling against an art dealer who claimed that he had legally acquired the 2 drawings in 1956. And taking a look now at our special programming for tonight, Wednesday, April the 11th, for Yom HaShoah. Coming up after this newscast, we bring you a live Yom HaShoah service from Central Synagogue in New York City. That's followed by Faith to Faith with Anne Frank Center Chairman Emeritus Sir Jack Pollock and Ina Soap Pollock, who talk about their book, Steal a Pencil for Me. At 8 o'clock, a Yom HaShoah commemoration from Congregation Agudath Shalom in Stamford, Connecticut. At 9, JBS presents a special program of the late Elie Wiesel from his multiple appearances on L'chaim with Mark Golub. Then at 10, we will replay the service from Central Synagogue. Yom HaShoah programming continues all day tomorrow as well. You can always check our website, jbstv.org, for more information. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, April the 11th, 2018. I'm Teisha Bader.